Libra rising. We have two beautiful events coming in May. First of them that I want to mention is on 18th of May. It is a Jupiter and Sun conjunction. Then we on 23rd of May have Jupiter and Venus conjunction. Both of them will happen in your 8th house. But before we get into that, I would like to make sure that you watch the video, the previous video which is linked below, and that the video gives you the overall energy of those two aspects and the others as well for the second half of May. Those are one of the most important dates, the most lucky dates to use to launch any kind of business, new services, new products, website, social media, a YouTube channel, any kind of big project, initiate that travel, so buy the tickets, book hotel, and so on. Those are great dates to really do that, because they will hold that energy. Of course, nothing happens without your action. So if you have a feeling that, oh, in April we had so many aspects, nothing happened, Jupiter and Uranus conjunction that was in April, it was actually activated this month on 8th of May, but also it is a cycle of 13 years. So you need to give some time to those planets to work for you. Same will be here. The first one, Jupiter Sun conjunction, it is 1 year cycle. Then we have Jupiter Venus conjunction, 1.5 year cycle. So you will need to give some time to those planets so they are working. However, those are great dates to initiate something, because it will hold that energy. So if you buy tickets for any networking event, any kind of conference ticket for your fantastic travel on those dates, those tickets will hold that energy for you for that event. Same with YouTube channel. If you start the YouTube channel, even if you do not have any videos to upload yet, YouTube channel will hold that energy. That will be the birth date of that YouTube channel. So it will hold that positive energy of those aspects. Great time to do that. If you are not a business owner and you do not plan to be in any kind of business, that's also the great time to change your resume, send your resume, ask friends if you are looking for a job, ask for promotion of your boss for promotion, because you are maximizing the chances of success and minimizing the chance to really lose. So that's the great time to do that, to make sure that you use that, you process something towards those dates and you plan that on those dates. If you were planning to launch something, that's the really great time to do that. You might want to really do that on those dates. However, without your action, nothing happens. So if you just sit down and wait, those energies will be fantastic, positive, and those days will be probably positive for you, but that energy will just flow. You will not initiate anything. So just remember that without your work, without your consistency, without your action, nothing really happens. Everything changes as it always does, but nothing will change for you. You will not see those changes if you do not change, if you do not initiate anything on those dates. But if you do that and you give it some time, I can promise you will see those changes. And I know that you might want to say that, oh, every coach is saying that, even without astrology. Yeah, that is true. If you work on something consistently, you will probably at some point reach the success. However, using those dates is like maximizing the potential of those activities, because you have the positive aspects supporting you greatly in the decisions that you are taking. So even if you do not have any activities planned, launches, or like I mentioned, social media channels, you do not have any activities planned, you can even plan to sit down and think about your future and take some kind of decisions, because those decisions that you will write down on those dates, they will also hold that energy for you. Great time to do that. However, only manifestation and affirmation will not be enough. You need to take some kind of actions, you need to take some kind of risks, of course, calculated risks, because Jupiter is also a tricky planet. It comes with that positive energy that you can believe that anything is possible and everything is possible. So you need to calculate your risks. Now, getting into 8th house. 8th house is the house of the debt, the loans, which is not the negative in that area. I will mention that. Transformation and change, something hidden, something taboo. It is also about the non-mainstream topics, those hidden topics that are not said out loud. So you might get some kind of success and make money also out of others people resources, because 8th house is about other people's resources as well. So you might get some gains from stocks, investment you made before. On 23rd we also have the full moon, so some kind of closure of the cycle as well. That's why if you might also see finalizing some kind of projects that you worked on for quite some time. Within that area, especially within the area of the 8th house, also there might be some problems that you had within that area, and they will just solve themselves. You might finally pay your debt that you had. You might get some kind of money coming from the tax payments you've made before, and now you are getting money out of it because you paid too much, for example. You might, if you wanted to have some kind of you had some kind of business ideas and you wanted to start a business and you were trying to get a loan, that's the great time to either initiate that or to process that. So you might finalize, it is a great time to sign any kind of contract, sign any kind of agreements as well. So if you were working on that, or maybe you were trying to get some kind of investors to your business, that's also a great time to for those negotiations, for those agreements, for those contracts, also initiation with the investors. So if you wanted to showcase your business idea, you wanted to have some kind of investors, venture capital, any kind of other investors as well, this is a great time to even initiate and send that first email, or book an appointment. All that stuff is great time to do that. You might also gain some financial profits from your investments, from the investments that your partner made, which means they share the resources, because the 8th house is also about getting money out of other people's resources. So you might get more clients, more people around you. This is also a great time for collaborations with other businesses, with influencers, with other people in general. It is a huge chance that it will be really successful and will bring you money. So if you wanted to, for example, have any kind of, or organize any kind of workshops with some kind of other collaborator, I am planning to do something like that with my friend who is a great painter. I am astrologer, so we wanted to organize workshops for women, on-site workshops where we can meet our clients and where we will go through the fantastic phases with spirit dance, great food, great energy, wine. We will work on our charts and getting more knowledge around ourselves in astrology, and then we will finalize that with the painting on and manifestation, real manifestation of what we talked about within astrology. This is something I am dreaming of, and hopefully will initiate that on those dates as well. So if you wanted to collaborate with somebody else and create and organize some kind of workshops, as I mentioned, networking event, conference, that's a great time to initiate that. But also this is a great time to join those events or even buy the tickets. If you were in some kind of toxic relationship, that might be also because that transformation that is coming from the 8th house. You might want to feel, or it might be that you will need to release something to really boost yourself, your business, your career, your um, personal growth. So it might be also a good time to close some doors so you can open others. It is a great time because the eighth house is about transformation, and like big transformation. So after the transformation, you are a completely different person. It's a great time for any kind of emotional work, healing traumas, going into hypnotherapy, because it is about the hidden, it is about the taboo, somewhere in you. So it is a great time to release some kind of maybe childhood traumas that are holding you back from getting that boost, from taking that leap, from moving towards your goals and your higher version of yourself. So it is a great time also to work on those traumas, healing work, emotional work, maybe some kind of therapy as well, regression, and so on. It is also a great time to initiate new relations, to really go to people, networking events, because you might meet people that will support you and will help you within that business or that growth that you have. As I mentioned, if you do not plan to have your business, you are a career geek, and you want to get promotion, you want to change a role, that's a great time to do that as well. Great dates to really ask for that promotion, great dates to negotiate that promotion. Of course, prepare yourself. It's not like if you do not prepare yourself, Jupiter will not prepare you that much, but it will support. So there are great chances that you will get that promotion, that you will get that raise of the salary. If you want to change your job, you want to transform, you want to change into a completely different role or completely different branch, that transformation and change that is coming from that eighth house is also great energy for you to initiate that. Even if it is a new book that you want to read um, on that date, the book that is within area, like for example for me, astrological. If I would like to become an astrologer, I am already, but I had at some point of my time in career that hidden situation connected to my 12th house in terms of the aspects that as a child I was driven to that kind of energy. But then the social engineering school, university, career, work, and climbing that ladder, corporate ladder, I forgot about that completely. I've never thought that I at some point will be astrologer and even the professional one. And here I am, helping other women, having clients, blooming completely, and doing something I am passionate about. And it was a random event that reminded me about the astrology. So it might be that there is a topic that you wanted to read about, and it might become your passion. And when something is so important that it is aligned with you, it takes 2 or 3 months and you are making money out of it, like really, because you do not need much. You need community, you need clients, you need a product or service that there will be demand on that. But I will do a separate video how to really do that quickly and aligned, because that's how I did that, and that was beautiful. However, this is a really way to monetize. So that transformation that you can feel spiritually, internally, in terms of eighth house, it might be very internal as well. It might be a book that you start something, a new topic, and you will completely change your career from corporate to a business owner. That was in my case, and you will work with an area that you really love. However, just always remember that the things that you were building before, they are building foundation for you for that change as well. So it is not like I forgot who I was at some point. I still am using those skills. I've learned a lot. So that's a great time to monetize, to initiate something on those dates. Hugs and kisses and good luck.